Hi.
Hello.
We're back for you. This is our Thanksgiving special. We did a bunch of cooking today in like 3 hours. Pretty quick. I guess that's...
Yeah, I guess.
There's a lot for the amount of food in one oven. It's pretty good. I want to try this turkey tofu first. Cool.
It turned out really good.
Everything looks really good. Shit, well here, I'll start out here. I got a tome of notes.
Okay.
So everything sort of went by in a flash. Yeah, so for the tofu stuff, we wanted I wanted something pretty close to like a turkey breast when you slice it.
Flavor's nice though.
The flavor is fantastic, man. Mm-hmm. And we did I did a whole slew of the marinade for that. I marinated it like overnight. We're talking some thyme, some rosemary, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, sage, garlic powder, onion powder, dill, liquid smoke, a sweet barbecue dry rub, turmeric, and a little bit of pepper too. I also brushed it in the strips that I cut with a little bit of soy sauce and liquid smoke to give it sort of a smoky vibe. That's
really nice.
Thank you. I'm making my way around to this crazy looking squash thing that's going on. If you guys tell me about this squash.
Took an acorn squash. I'm sorry, my mouth is full.
You're good.
And sliced it into like 1/2-inch slices and pitted it. Stuffed it with cranberries and diced walnuts and vegan cheese and the vegan egg.
Whole medley.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Quinoa and onion, apple, dried cranberries, and sage and salt and pepper, a little bit of cinnamon. Oh yeah. Maple syrup.
This is a sage heavy episode. We got a lot of sage going on.
I mean, yeah.
It's perfect.
Different.
These potatoes I'm liking, they do have a heat to them for sure.
Yeah.
The first bite I get a fair amount of heat, which is crazy because I did 3 pounds of fucking potatoes and 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Mm-hmm. Which boy, I mean it's good. I wouldn't say it's overbearing. I say that going into bite number 2, so I don't know. I did little purple petite ones for the most part, which is great. It turned the water like a hellish bluish green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy looking, man. That was truly spooky, which was pretty fucking awesome. Added 2 tablespoons of Alvin's hot sauce, which did the fucking trick for the amount of potatoes that went in there.
Oh yeah.
I added sort of a sprinkle of Diet cheddar cheese at the end because we're doing all vegan for this special, and that was pretty cool too. I also had I cut up 8 pearl onions just really thin, threw them in there while it simmered. Basically, they're still kind of crunchy but not too crunchy. And I did some tomato shit, man. I did 1/2 pound of Campari tomatoes, diced them, put them in 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 3 teaspoons of onion powder with 2 sprigs of rosemary. And I let it set overnight, pretty much the same amount of time as the tofu. Fuck, man. We did green beans too. Pretty straightforward with those.
Oh, the stuffing.
I know, that's stuffing. We're about to get to that stuffing. Fuck. I'll get these beans out of the way though, because they're good, but they're simple. Did 2 pints of canned beans from the garden of me mum from last year. So some vintage green beans. Yes, please. I drained and cleaned them because they have a bit of a vinegar in there if you ever do your home canning. Which is something I like to get into. I feel like maybe when I'm a true old man, I'll
get more into
I'll can shit.
Yeah.
Because I like those beans, man. I just cooked them on kind of medium low heat with some earth balance to grease her up a little bit. You just want to keep an eye on those. I made a balsamic cream sauce, which is all right. I'll be honest, I'm not getting a whole lot of that, but I didn't put a whole lot on it.
I haven't really taste a lot of flavor from it.
No. Maybe it's adding just a bit of a creaminess. I'll lie to myself.
Mostly, my mouth is on fire from these fucking potatoes.
Yeah, the potatoes are just fucking crazy, man. Let's talk about the stuffing, though. Tell me about the stuffing, Miss Kate.
Stuffing. I'll start out with I fucking love stuffing. Oyster stuffing is disgusting to me. I'll say that. I got some pre-cut, dried out. What is it? Sourdough bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it say? Some rosemary, some thyme. The only fresh thing that it called for was parsley, but I kind of mixed that up and did a dried parsley and then fresh everything else. So
You did a
fresh,
crisscross, man.
Yeah, so fresh.
It's pretty good.
Thyme, sage, and what was the other guy? Rosemary. Let's see, diced up 1 large white onion and 3 stalks of celery. Sauteed that together. 1.5 cups of dry white wine to that.
Oh, yes.
About 5 minutes into the sauteing of the celery and the onion. Put some mushrooms in with that because who doesn't love mushrooms? Got that all juicy and flowy and smelling great. And then basically gradually added vegetable stock until it got nice and moist.
Hey.
Nice.
Gross.
It's great. I'm needing it.
Yeah.
And then
I was
Woof.
obviously starving because I'm done.
You were slamming. Hey, we got plenty of food, dog.
so that was my first
What are you
time
talking
making
about?
stuffing.
I know.
I'd never made stuffing before, and
It turned
I
out
think
great.
It turned out pretty good.
Really nice.
Really good.
I need it.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I might have a little more.
Oh, let me tell you. The
Don't forget we have dessert.
oh shit, we haven't even gotten no.
Fucking crisp.
Well, if you want to go light on the spice, maybe a tablespoon. Do you?
Yeah.
The puppy dog approves of everything.
Yeah, she didn't
yeah.
want to be left out. She kept whining.
So have we nailed everything? Did we talk about the?
We didn't talk about the cobbler.
I didn't think we talked
or
about
the
the
excuse me, the crisp.
the crisp. Let's talk crisps.
Put whatever fruit you want. Toss it in a tiny bit of sugar. It's like
Yeah.
2 tablespoons, maybe like a cup or so of whatever fruit you want. I used apple and cranberry. You toss it in the sugar. After that, work on the crispy part, which you use butter. Excuse me.
You're okay, man.
Butter and oats.
My mouth
Rolled oats.
Yeah,
has ascended its urge.
I understand. Flour, cinnamon, and a little bit of nutmeg.
Yep. Oh, the nut.
You lay that mixture on top of the fruit mixture, and then bake it in the oven for like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Just keep checking on
It's
it.
really nice.
And then you eat it like with ice cream or whatever. It's good.
Yeah, you got what type of cream do we go with?
It's a vanilla bean coconut milk ice
That'd be
cream
good.
because we're doing a vegan Thanksgiving. So yeah, everything that we made today was vegan.
Very filling.
Extremely filling.
Yeah.
that was the first thing I've eaten today, dude. I was so fucking.
Yeah, I don't think I ate.
Same.
Shall we divvy up the dessert section?
Yeah, I can go
My
ahead
mouth,
and get that going. We got this coconut milk ice cream
That's fucking crazy.
and cranberry apple crisp. And I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of crisp going on and
Okay.
not a lot of fruit, but that's okay.
Right?
Oh man, that is
So
delicious.
good.
Those fucking oats.
Oats.
That is great, man. That's some nice ice cream. I've never had this type of. Yeah.
I haven't tried this one either. It's super easy to make too. Not the ice cream, but the
It's a safe
the
spot.
crisp. I didn't make the ice cream. I didn't make the ice
I
cream.
wonder how hard it would be to make like a coconut ice cream. If it'd be that much more different than just a homemade,
I don't know.
that old-fashioned style.
It's
or
a
a good-
success, guys.
This is amazing.
And that might be the first. Is that the first dessert we've done on here? Okay. Yeah, that's the first dessert. We're surprise. We crossed into Sweet Town. Yes. Did I? Fuck. I'm trying to remember if I talked about the mushroom gravy.
I don't know if you did.
I think I skimmed over the grave,
I
man.
think you might have.
Fuck. Well, now this is gonna be out of place. But yeah, I did a mushroom gravy with like 8 ounces of mushrooms, a 1/6 cup of the soy sauce, 1 2/3 cup of flax milk, which is a very whimsical amount of flax milk to use. I added some. It's one of those add it if you need it sort of things.
Right.
3 teaspoons of onion powder and 3 teaspoons of garlic powder. For a very long time, I would always put steak sauce on my mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Especially if I was having like a chicken or a chicken and noodle next to it. Oh my
Is that
god.
a Crawfordsville thing? You fucking
It must be a Crawford's. I don't know. I think I got it from my sister, and I don't think anyone else I know does it. So maybe it's just my sister's thing.
Okay.
It's delicious. If you like steak sauce, it's really good. I mean, it's basically steak sauce soup. My cow mug is out of coffee,
God, that's really good.
and yeah, Thank you so much for watching.